What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, White Boy Rick, and in today's video, we're going to be speaking about Amari Nicholson, a Las Vegas 2-year-old boy who went missing and was found dead after his mother's boyfriend beat him to death because he urinated himself. Let's jump into it. Las Vegas, Nevada. A Las Vegas man babysitting his girlfriend's child beat the 2-year-old to death after he wet his clothing. What began as a missing child's report on May 5th evolved into a multi-day wild goose chase for toddler Amari Nicholson, Fox 5 learned in an interview with the boy's grandmother. He was last seen at Emerald Suites near Paradise Road and Twain Avenue. On May 12th, that search ended with the discovery of the boy's body just yards away from the family's apartment. One day before, Terrell Rhodes confessed of the killing of Amari while mother, Taylor Nicholson, was out of town. In an interview with Las Vegas police on May 11th, Rhodes submitted to a polygraph test and spoke with investigators. Rhodes told police that on May 5th at about 4:30 a.m., Amari had urinated in his clothing several times. After that, Rhodes became upset and hit Amari between 3 to 4 times with a closed fist. At some point, Amari turned blue and purple in the face and stopped breathing. Rhodes said he tried to administer CPR on the child but was unsuccessful. He carried the boy's lifeless body out of the apartment and disposed of him at another location. During an investigation, homicide detectives and crime scene analysts found blood on a bedroom wall. A plastic bag filled with soiled kids' clothes was also recovered from inside a closet. Rhodes was arrested on charges of first-degree murder. His next court appearance is set for May 17th before Judge Harmony Letizia. Alright, y'all, let's jump right into it. So, man, this story, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This one honestly took me a few days to be able to speak on. You know what I mean? I've been reading these articles non-stop since the day it happened, you know, and I live in Vegas, so this one hits home a little bit different. And if you're from Vegas or if you've ever been to Vegas, you know Vegas is very, very small. It's a big city, but it's very small. So when something like this happens, it's close by, you know what I mean? Even if it's on the other side of town, Vegas is so small. Everything max is like 25 miles, you know what I mean? So this happened very close to home. And from where I live to where it happened, it really isn't very far at all, you know, 15-20 minutes, you know what I mean? So this one just hits home a little bit differently. It honestly just breaks my heart. I feel so sad every time I read this article or any of these articles pertaining to this case, you know, because there's a lot of different ones and they all cover the same basis. And it's just, you know, it's heartbreaking. And for those of y'all who have been rocking with me the whole time, you know this isn't the first time I covered a story like this, and you also know this isn't the first time I'm gonna say what I'm about to say. You know, what I always say in any case that is regarding a young child, because a lot of the ones I've covered end up being one of the parents' significant other, right? And I say it all the time, like, you can't just introduce anyone to your children. You have to know who these people are. You know what I mean? Like, she went out of town and trusted him to take care of that little boy. And this is what happened. And I mean, Amari was 2 years old. 2 years old, man. And of course he's gonna pee himself. He's 2. Nobody's potty trained by then. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't something that's out of the ordinary, or he shouldn't be doing this anymore. I mean, he's 2 years old, man. And for a grown ass man to find it necessary to hit a 2-year-old boy with closed fists, it breaks my heart. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me sick. It makes me so sad. And it's fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't even know I honestly don't even know. As I've said before, I don't wish prison and horrible things upon people, but people who do murder children, absolutely. You know, I honestly believe that's where you need to be. He needs to be in prison in a closed environment where he's surrounded by people who are like-minded, who are sick in the head, who are fucked up. He doesn't deserve to be on these streets near loving and caring mothers and girlfriends and children. You know, it's just, it honestly breaks my heart. My heart goes out to this family more than ever. It's just fucked up, you know, and I don't want to keep saying the same thing, but as I'm sure you guys have learned, apparently that's turning into what my channel is along the lines of pulling lessons out of cases. But really, I mean, protect your children. Always put your children first. If you're not ready for that, don't become a parent. Find a home for that child, a loving, caring home that they deserve. Don't introduce your kids to strangers. Don't introduce strangers to your kids. Don't think because you've dated someone for a month or 3 months or 6 months that you honestly know who they are and you know what they're capable of. Because again, I mean, honestly, she wouldn't have left her son in his hands if she knew that he had some type of weird anger problem, to where a minor thing that a child is going to do regardless, and that's part of babysitting, will make him snap and beat a child to death. You know, we all just have to make sure we protect our children at all costs, and we keep them away from these weirdos, because there's so many creeps, weirdos, psychos, horrible people, murderers. There's so many of them, you know, in this world, and children are too precious, innocent beings to be near them. You know, children deserve better, and us as parents deserve to go through the rest of our lives with our child by our side, and our children deserve to grow up with their parents and to grow up in general. No 2-year-old boy deserves to get beat to death for something that's of human nature. You know what I mean? So just to wrap this one up, my heart is broken for Amari. My heart is broken for his mother. You know, she didn't want none of this to happen. She didn't think it was gonna happen. She thought she knew him. As far as the murderer goes, you know, I hope he gets what's coming to him. He's got court coming up on the 17th, I believe, and I hope it goes exactly how he deserves for it to go. Again, my heart goes out to them. Make sure when you introduce your kids to other adults, you genuinely know who they are, because the world is in a crazy place right now, and people are doing outlandish things every single day. So just protect your children at all costs. My heart goes out to them, and stay safe, y'all. But hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you turn the notification bell on so you can see it first. If you want to support the channel, make sure you click the links in the description below. I got a Cash App and a PayPal all set up. All donations and proceeds go back into the channel, meaning to upgrade my camera, to upgrade to better software. If you guys couldn't tell by now, I'm really trying to turn this into something. I really enjoy making videos and bringing news y'all way. So I'm really trying to turn this into a full-time job, you feel me? So if you want to support, make sure you click the links. Also, make sure you share the video to everybody you know, so I can keep getting my subscribers up. But as always, this white boy Rick. Till next time.